Now to our other big story today, the arrest of Ryan Kelley, a GOP candidate for governor. Earlier today, the FBI arrested the Michigan gubernatorial candidate at his home in Allendale Township.
He was taken into custody and was then in court a few hours later. 13 on your side Ottawa County reporter Kelley has been following this story all day.
And she joins us now live. Kelley, what do we know at this point?
Good afternoon, you guys. Well, right now we know that Kelley's arrest was directly related to the riots at the Capitol on January 6th. Back in 2021, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C. tells us the misdemeanor charges were filed as part of the investigation into the incidents that day. Let's take a look at what Kelley is being charged with. Knowingly entering or remaining in restricted buildings without lawful authority, disorderly and disruptive conduct, knowingly engaging in any act of physical violence against a person or property, and willfully injuring or committing depredation against property of the United States. Now this afternoon, Kelley appeared in federal court in downtown Grand Rapids. This is video of him being released after he was arraigned today. He was released on a personal recognizance bond and left the courthouse with his wife and child by his side, along with a large group of supporters. Now Kelley did decline to answer questions from reporters on the scene as he left today, but there have been a lot of reactions on both sides today about his arrest.
It's about high time that something happened. A lot of us knew this was coming, or were hopeful it was coming, because of all these affiliations and all these things that keep pointing towards him.
Looks more like it's politically motivated, especially as 5 of the other frontrunners for governor were also kicked off the ballot. It looks like they're just taking off one political opponent at a time.
Now, if convicted, Kelley does face a maximum punishment of up to 1 year in federal prison and a fine of up to $100,000 for each charge. He was freed again on a personal recognizance bond following that brief hearing this afternoon, and his next hearing will take place over Zoom on June 16th. Kirk.
All right, Kelley, thank you. State Democrats issued a statement immediately following the arrest, and the GOP issued one a short time later.
13 on your side's Charlie Tinker joins us now from the control room to break that down. Charlie.
Well, Val, Kirk, we're going to start with Ryan Kelley himself. His campaign Facebook page immediately put out a 2-word status: political prisoner. I spent most of the afternoon reaching out to the state Republican Party for a statement. We finally got one just about an hour ago. Pulling that up for you, echoing really the gentleman you just heard from, Democrats are weaponizing our justice system in an unprecedented way against their political opponents. They go on to say families and children are now becoming victims of political theater meant to distract from the failures of Democrat policy, striking a similar tone to that brief statement from Kelley as well. The flip side of the coin, Michigan Democrats referring to the candidates just disqualified from the primary ballot over accusations of fraudulent signatures, arguing they, quote, shouldered the same baseless lies about 2020 that spurred Ryan Kelley to storm the Capitol in search of war. Michiganders won't forget the role they played in dismantling public trust in democracy. They end it there. Kelley's one of more than 800 charged in connection with January 6th so far.